following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Skip ad.
Wait, that's an option.
Hey, Babette.
I'm on my way.
Well, I'll show you what I'm working with first.
I'm on my way.
Of course.
I have to go. I have my mother toilet.
Well, it's just like...
Well, it's just like... I'm opening an investigation into you.
God, but I just... Nope, this has to happen. You were just saying that because I'm going out with Vincent and you desire him.
He is a fuckable cut of meat.
I'm right here.
But, unfortunately, that would be a conflict of interest for me.
But John is not.
Apparently not, although I suspect that as the result of office hijinks.
Or it could be low jinx.
What a low jinx isn't a thing. I'm looking that up.
And then, let me guess, she looks it up and Babette just squivels away again.
Yes. I don't, because Babette is not stealthy, so I don't want to make the chick.
And if what?
Hello.
Hey, sorry to involve you so soon. This thing's getting in my way.
Good. That is its job. You're
mean-
missing again.
I am.
Poor Candice needs your support. She is freezing up.
She'll get my support once I'm done in here.
The fans are starting to turn against her.
That is kind of a shame.
I feel bad.
She'll come right after the therapy.
So that's a good point.
I'm sure.
Anyway.
I'll watch your back.
Net run. And we will just roll it into... Whoa! Good luck whoever getting to that number grade, you piece of shit.
I got a 20 on perception to be lookout.
Okay, the door will... I'm not going to go through the whole fucking architecture. I'm just speed going.
Just a general...
So the door pops open.
Good work.
What can I say?
Open the door a little bit and peer inside.
There's a...
Beyond... Wait, what side is what? I suppose they're mirrored anyway. I see 3 private locker rooms, a visitor's locker room, and showers, and there's a security office on both sides? No, only on one side. And a sauna room on one. What one is that? Does the Chiefs have the equipment room or the... Oh no, they're slightly different. Home locker room, I see. So I'm on visitor locker room here. Sweet.
Actually, why don't I...
Take a photo.
Then we can turn it into a battle map. Not that we'll need that tonight.
Actually, if I just put the badges and heading to your agent now. That's the first floor anyway.
Oh, I see. Perfect. Visitor's locker room connects to the showers, but doesn't out into the west.
Oh, I'm getting it too.
So I slip inside.
Oh, before I close it. If I close this door, is it going to relock?
So,
Right.
She'll just push you in, just come in with you, and then close the door.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work.
Now be a sexy secret agent.
her massive sidearm she's been packing. How did you get that in here?
No one searches here.
Right.
She does have quite large breasts.
Well, let's have a look around.
Peanut?
No, I'm okay.
That's dinner.
Well, your accounts will open up eventually.
I'm not so much worried about that. I know that if I was desperate, I could ask for a handout and get it.
It wouldn't be a handout.
Let's get on with this.
Right. Well, let's make sure there's no one in here before we start checking lockers.
Anyone in here?
Well, that was easy.
What?
Let's start having a look.
Are the lockers labelled for a start?
Yes.
We'll go over to Lisa's locker.
Okay. It is locked with a DV12 physical lock.
Not the greatest security, but I suppose that's what that door was for. This feels kind of wrong, but I'm pretty sure the information I need will be in here. Sorry, Lisa. What? It was a technique skill. I believe. 14.
Oh yeah, you chopped that right open.
Yeah. I miss back when Morlocks were like this.
Morlocks? No, they were naughty people who lived underground.
I'll take your word for it.
Inside of the locker, there is a picture of Stephanie.
That makes sense. Anything written on it?
No. There is some clothing, of course. Car keys.
New car, yeah.
Trauma team card.
Of course, can't take it on the field. It might get broken and then trauma.
Well, trauma team would bust in, and that would be considered interference.
Yeah. It would be a little.
I like it. Just ref comes out, blows the whistle, and goes, interference!
Yellow card.
I like to imagine early in the days of the league, there was a match where everyone just broke theirs at the start, and it was just trauma team.
Oh, that is canon. That fucking happened, and it was just trauma team versus other trauma team.
And both trauma team got upset at the end, and also the organisers and the fans.
It is in fact the unique statistic where the win of the game was actually assigned to trauma team. So
there's one.
So there's like this one weird statistic where neither of the teams in the match won, but trauma team, a team not entered into the match, was accredited the win. So the league season points is like at the right down the bottom of the table, like right above the team that scored nothing, is trauma team. That is now a thing. You have added to the world, and for that I will forgive you.
One of my many sins.
The Facebook one.
Okay.
He complains about us on Facebook to the cyberpunk
I
community.
don't complain about it.
Although I would argue that that's not a real cyberpunk community if they're using Facebook.
I just thought using Facebook was
Yeah, that's the thing. He uses Facebook, which no one should ever have done. I do not forgive most people, but you get this one.
I appreciates that.
And her agent.
That's what I was looking for.
Can't believe I don't have some kind of custom noise.
While he's
No
perusing
one has
that,
a custom noise.
while he's perusing that, Babette mentioned that the crowd was turning on Hardridge. Is there a chance I can make a call roll or something to try and invigorit the crowd on?
Oh, you want to start a chant or something?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
you
exactly what I
can
want.
make a cool roll.
Okay.
And I backed out of the app.
Is it just pure call, or is there some other stat I can do to use to get it going?
Ooh.
I don't think it would be acting. Composition to compose a chant? No, I don't know.
Hang on a minute. Let me have a look through your skills that you list. Persuasion's the front runner so far.
Tom's. I'm gonna have to put some.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be persuasion.
Which is at least based.
Play instrument might also. What?
20. I rolled a 9.
Yeah, you can definitely actually do that.
Yeah, so I get up and be like, come on everybody, let's back up Candace. We know she can do it.
You suck. What I'm also going to establish...
Canned ice, baby. Dun, 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 dun.
You've got better than that!
I
suppose you're not a rocker boy, though.
No.
So what I'm going to establish also is that the Ravens fans have been segregated to this side of the field, and the Chiefs are on the other.
There is actually segregation.
No, just not when you're coming in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you can choose when you're getting in your ticket mistress thing. You can choose the section. You want to be in, and it's just like, this area is for Ravens fans and this one's for Chiefs fans. It's like
because there'll be neutrals as well.
And there'll be neutrals as well, but they'll just pick a section.
Yeah. There'll be that one guy who travels to every game and follows the teams around. He probably looks like Jesus and has a bump.
Meanwhile, the Chiefs players are responding with their own little song, which is like, Candace is our queen. She keeps on freezing. She cannot do anything. Candace is our queen.
Strangely supportive, but also not.
Which is a reference to Harry Potter. Believe it or not.
So whose chance better?
You roll, so you. Looks like the fans are starting to get behind Hardridge, and it's long before time. That's right. That's what I was going to say. It's long before time indeed. Oh, wait, no. I decided the commentators were going to be different guys. Well, it looks like the fans are getting behind. Getting behind Hardridge. That's right, Bobby. The fans are getting behind Hardridge indeed. That's right, Bobby. Indeed, Bobby.
Bobby, yay!
And after initially seeming like they were turning on it. Well, she has been performing rather poorly, but perhaps with the fans' support she'll be able to rally herself and actually contribute something more than just having to divert Tackleberry from being able to push forward. And he needs all the help he can get, not being very fast at all. In fact, he seems to be bogged down in that quickmire he's just gone into. Oh no! He's gotta be really slow, but he's sinking quite fast. Probably the fastest he's ever been. Fastest he ever been indeed, Bobby. Fastest he ever been indeed, Bobby. Indeed, Bobby. Have you not found anything yet?
No, I have. I was just double checking. I didn't miss anything. So I have a name.
Well, there isn't additional entries in there, but I'm sure that's not pertinent right now. Would you want to read out your clue for the audio?
There's in the contact section. I found Taylor Vicari, relationship enemy, organization chief, position bastard. As human resources director, he has, I think it's meant to be plenty of power?
Nope, plentipony.
Is that an actual word?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
I have misspelled it, though.
Oh, okay.
Basically, he has all of the various different.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so that's a lie. Bastard isn't a position. It hasn't been a position since
check the Kama Sutra, Bruce.
2015.
And also, remember Jaws 6, Bastard Shark?
And heads the contracts team. He also runs the locker room like an escort service. Some girls like it, but only some. I can't say anything, I'm afraid. He also has connections. If anyone acts out, everyone gets punished. I can't risk others. I'm a bad person, what do I do? I don't want to sign the new contract, it demands things. If I don't, my secret gets out. I'm going to rot in jail, which you suspect you probably won't. If I do, I'm a whore. I will not be a whore. He'll use me as an example to other girls. What can I do? And then at the bottom, I told John, dear sweet John, he wanted to help, but I cannot risk him. I can't.
You bastard!
Of other things of note is there's an entrance for Pablo Straker as a spy, ? There's a lovely little entry for me.
Aww.
There was a request by Playborg to do some kind of tasteful photo shoot, and she did double check. They did one with Stephanie that worked out pretty well.
but she's being pressured in the notes section by a message from management. Lisa, I'm going to have to insist you agree to the playbook shoot. There are a lot of up-and-comers that can supplant you. Chief Smart sales are down and people want to see you naked. Stop being a prude and get those Titanic tits out. I should not have to remind you of what could happen if you remain stubborn. You're already catering to a smaller market.
You'd think it would be more difficult to write this kind of sleazy scumbag, but I find it alarmingly easy.
I don't know what that says about me.
Here's the message from Playbook. New bikini, just colour changing. She has some goals that are all fairly standard. Beat Candace, get boyfriend, get out of blackmail, and all it says is hell though.
Has she got his get boyfriend tapped?
Not yet. Although she doesn't have any other notes under it, so she hasn't been updated. Place this season.
I tried to open it in time with the meeting.
This one for Steph. Alice Coles was fairly simple. She has an entrance for Adam Llewell. And a beef stick. Alice Cole's son, which looks my age.
Oh, yeah, he's on the field right now.
That's the one Alice was talking about. That's just trying to be her, and she's kind of mad at him for it because he won't be his own person. And that's all I found. Of course, I'm not checking gear and things like that because I don't think the agent will tell me that. The only other bit of information I gleaned that I wouldn't know in person, and it's just because it's the first thing that pops up when you go, and she's a staggering amount of humanity left.
She's the goodest of girls.
73
Good for this world.
Well, I mean, she doesn't exactly have a ton of cyberware.
Which I haven't looked at.
Which is probably
Unless the
profession.
agent peers to it.
Yeah, because it would link in with the biomon.
In that case, I will check because it could be like an explosive device.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've hidden something in text.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that one of those first times.
Amplified hearing, which she's told me about. A biomon. Chiron.
That nice tripod, I think it said.
A lot of useful information for on the field. Cyber audio suite, which was required for some of those things. Pair of cyber eyes with no suspicious text in them. Gills to breathe underwater, I guess in case it's an underwater match. Obligatory grafted muscle and bone lace. Micro video.
What she sees can be admitted as evidence if she records it.
She has a unique one, I think. The Physique Nano Regenerator. It's like a
fantastic shape or something.
Oh, I see. It was modified from a.
It was modified from a linear frame, but it's
Right.
like she doesn't have a linear frame.
So the text when you look at the whole list is different. If you go into it, it reverts to the description.
That's a feater.
Okay. Releases a tailored virus designed to regenerate muscle tissue, reduce fatigue. Ostensibly, every lift is as good as the first. Scans to see a radar sonar.
I wanted the mechanical numbers from the linear frame, but she doesn't have a linear frame, so I just made a custom augmentic.
Subdermal armor and a trauma response nanomatrix, which is a full repair for your skin weave or subdermal armor once a day.
If you can get one, get one.
If you're going to use subdermal armor,
If you're going to use subdermal armor, you can also get multiples of it, and it stacks. So it's just like, I've got 4 of these. I can regenerate my armor 4 times a day.
Without it, unless you're playing a game where there's lots of downtime, subdermal armor is kind of a chore. You're just going to be buying light armor jacks to wear most of the time.
Yeah. But I like subdermal armor for speed brawl because it lets them have ridiculous outfits.
Yeah.
And they don't need to worry about armor so much. Even though they basically just like, armor could be fucking a chainmail bikini. Fuck you. It's like cool over substance. I like it. Anyway. Back in the game, it looks like they're making their first substitution for the Ravens. The whole squad marches off. You're watching. The Ravens are up 2 captures to none. And fortunately, you happen to know this because you're a Ravens fan. It's like, this is the cool part because they've got like a really unique meta where one of their interceptor is actually just another power attack. So when they switch out, the other team is set up conventionally, and it sort of takes a bit of time for other teams to adapt. But oh fuck. The Chiefs seem to adapt instantly. Using your AR goggles, you know exactly why. Because Alice Cole is directing the play.
Yeah, so I was going to say, can I zoom in on her face because I want to get just a look at her expression?
Alice's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like this.
Yeah, of course it does, because it always looks like that. I was hoping for once it might be frustrated, but I was expecting it. No, it's going to be the same.
No, the second the substitution comes on, it goes from like slightly like that, just like.
Okay.
And the Chiefs immediately just pick up a flag and score. It seems because their primary team is still on. Their second again, the Ravens' second string is just like no fucking match. By the way, his girlfriend Lisa is performing a champion game. She is like the only member of the attacking team that's remotely doing anything. Like she seems to have taken all of the hardship and just been like, no, I am the winner.
Interesting that she's giving it a roll despite the fact that she doesn't want to.
Maybe she just loves her fan base.
I mean, maybe she's just like, I'm going to give it all anyway, and whatever happens.
Maybe she doesn't have a second gear.
Can the players? I'm guessing they can't be contacted while they're off.
No. We'll say no because that prevents interference from like mafiosos and things.
No, yeah.
Only the only people who can contact them are from their management team.
I can't send a message to Canada, so did Candace get better after that?
A little bit.
Okay.
But still, like every time like a couple of them would charge at her, she would like deer in her headlights. Swapping back to you. Are you doing anything else?
I want to make a conceal reveal check in Lisa's locker specifically. I need to make sure I'm using my stats and not Lisa's stats.
Your stats will actually be better in that regard than hers, I imagine.
I'd like to hope so.
16? Look for anything she's squirreled away in there.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I will close that. I'll copy the relevant information onto my agent for Paris. So they take a photo of the contact and the notes about the guy and stuff. We'll put the agent back. Lock her locker back up. And this is where I have to sort of like go through a bunch of lockers and start looking for incriminating in evidence against that guy. Vikari.
While this is happening,
A bit more of a mass search.
the Chiefs pull full team substitution.
Okay.
So now it is both second strings going at it. And this is actually where like the captures actually pick up, weirdly.
Probably just because they don't have the shared like defensive wall of really good people before. So either of them, I'm guessing.
Can you give me an electronics security check? To open the lock doors.
Oh, so the rest of them are electronics?
Sorry, no, they're not. They're actually just pick lock. My bad. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Is the DV different because of sort of a mass one?
No, just do one.
Alright, I got... What was it was DV12?
Yeah.
I'll spend a point of luck.
Okay. I mean, you realise the opportunity cost of failing is you just spend more time and do it again.
That's a good point. While the game's on, I know I have a lot of time. So I'll go again. Yeah, 17.
Most things in lockers are fairly straightforward. I will send you the only relevant piece of information you're going to get. In the time it takes them to go through all the lockers, the teams switch back in again. At the same time.
Not even half time.
Candace looks a bit more fired up, whatever they did in the dugout.
Yeah.
Because they have like a prep area, a ready room,
Yeah,
if
I
you will.
figured
Guerrilla
they were like
position.
in there, like we'll discuss things. And
They must have fired up. Maybe that chant did something. She's like comes out, and again, this time they've got two people staying behind. They've got Mr. Big,
loaded up on the back of the chariot, and they're using that defensively to tote him around. And he's actually got, like, every player has a device. You're allowed weapons and a device. Like, one of the members of the Ravens has, like, this hook shot that they use to reel themselves around like fucking Spider-Woman.
I'm gonna...
And going around there. But that's when Alice... You realise Alice is now with the attacking team, and her and Lisa corner Candace with nowhere to go.
I was going to say...
She can't see Alice.
She
can't see Lisa, sorry.
I was going to say... I was going to try and get that chant going again when Candace came out, because even if she's all fired up, like, try and get it going again to invigorate, like, to keep it.
That's a cool chick.
Yeah, just feel cool. The best I could do, 10 into 10, 20 fucking 7.
The crowd's fired up. So I'm going to say that I'm going to just make a little check here. We will get back to you in a second, please.
Just tell me when I can
wait.
act.
Just wait. You can't act ever again.
Well, Babette's killed me.
She's the real secret mom.
She's actually... She was killer the whole time.
It was me, Barrows.
Candace has managed to get around behind Alice and then do that vertical splits, and she's locked her leg around Alice's neck. And Alice can't get out. But then Lisa shows up. Surprise.
Come on, Lisa, don't do it.
Come on,
We're
Lisa,
helping
do it.
you. Don't do it, Lisa.
Lisa's actually botched. And
Sorry.
Candace locks her other leg around Lisa's neck.
Oh my god, double!
That's kind of fun.
I'm going to get to my feet and just be like, yeah.
The guy immediately behind you is like, oh, fuck, that's hot as fuck.
The back of Straker's head, I could just lick. No.
No.
Come on, Candace.
Very high numbers.
Candace. You might be from both sides, so this could be close if that's the case.
They're both unconscious.
Oh, we got the stubble! Me!
I'm sorry, John Boy.
No, I just realised something else. This agent is actually problematic because I can use it for two things.
You can use it for good or for evil.
Pretty much.
So the crowd is going fucking ballistic. The announcers are going fucking ballistic. Is this the first double? Is this the first double leg lariat ever? It is, Bobby. At least unless they've been practicing this, it looks like a little improvisational. I can't believe the Chiefs fans are looks like they're ready to riot. No one expected Alice Cole to come back to a humiliating defeat like this.
They're two best players down.
Down for 20 minutes.
Looks like the Chiefs are completely hosed now. For the next 20 minutes, they're just fucked. Looks like they're pulling a full team substitution. That is the only way for them to get 6 players back on the field. Of course, Cole and Steele are out for 20 minutes. Significant penalties there. Hardridge looks absolutely elated. Look at her jumping around there, bouncing, heaving. Oh, Bobby, are you okay? I'm fine.
I'm glad Babette's not here right now.
Do you want another little bit of time to work on your problem? Too bad, we're here with you.
Oh, no!
Okay, so I take that agent. Close the lock.
Which agent are you referring to for the archive?
So I got an agent out of...
Oh, this is not Lisa's.
No, this isn't Lisa's one. I got Doug Cadogan's agent. And I'm going to present my dilemma, I guess. In it, details the hit. I know how it's going to be pulled off. I know who the target is.
Okay, this is good.
I assume it incriminates someone that this gives me influence. So I could just take this to, say, the Ravens coach now. I can barge over there, give it to them, and prevent the hit.
Or I could use the contact for Lisa's agent. I could call Bastard, and I could tell him that I know, and I could make some demands to keep it quiet.
Yes.
Neither of those things stop her dying.
Well, they might be able to... If I go to the coach, they might be able to pull her off in time.
Okay, so who's the hit?
It's Candace.
I thought it might have been, but
Cadogan's guns have been replaced with real ones. And he's supposed to play it off like, oh, he didn't know.
Have you
He
actually
was-
checked out the gun's stats?
That's actually important. Because it's possible that she just...
and Alice warned me without.
There's all kinds of information
But
on
she-
that thing I think you don't know
Because
about.
Alice quadruple played me.
to say, oh, Lex...
Decided to
Dude, this
just
is...
go. You know what?
Oh
Fuck
my
her
God.
mind games. I'm not telling anybody anything. They can just play the next game.
Poor- It does 66 damage?
There's a lot of custom description stuff in his agent.
Okay, I'm going to have to go over something.
We'll come back to you after you've actually done your research properly.
Well, the other thing you can do, that's a bit harder. If we can get a message to Candace and Brock and let them know, then maybe they can do something to take him out before those guns can fire.
You hear echoing in the AR headset you never took off. It's like, oh, looks like they've substituted Stake Iron and Cadogan back on, and they're looking from the overhead here. It looks like they're heading right for Hardridge. They're going to be on her any minute now, and they're looking mean, like they know she's there or something.
Someone's been playing silly buggers.
I love that phrase.
So we
Someone's been playing silly buggers.
Someone's messed with 3 of his cyberlinks in ways that could impair her mechanical.
What?
That's one of the players. Someone's been... Have a look at this, and I'll just show her the cyberware readouts.
And that's the bit where you
anomalies.
hear that they're closing in on Candace right the fuck now.
Fuck.
You're going to pass this on to me so I don't know
So
what
he
I
can
do.
jump onto the field and save her.
Basically, like, I do what I can. I still have a grapple gun on me.
This is actually happening right in front of you. You can see her right there. She's
But he
like
hasn't
coming
even told
around
me
the
that
edge.
she's
It's
the
just
target and what's going
you
on.
can see Cadogan coming round that way. You see him just be like,
Yeah, I send you the message. I say Candace is the target. Cadogan's gonna do it. His gun has real bullets. Broadcast your radio on an
are you
open
going to warn
frequency.
him about... Because Candace's teammate, Leva's coming up behind her to support her right now. You hear that in the commentary.
Mhm.
Looks like she's got some support coming.